Okay, Francesca, go ahead, one more.
Thank you very much, Jen. President Biden, you, other members of the administration have repeatedly told Americans that wages are up, unemployment is down, the shelves are being stocked, and that the administration is working to address rising prices, including in a speech that the president gave today. So why does the White House think that its messaging isn't convincing many Americans that the economy is getting better?
Well, I've spoken about this a little bit in the past, but I would say that one, we're still in the middle of fighting a global pandemic, and people are sick and tired of that. We are too, and it impacts how people are living their lives.
Sent letters to many Americans urging them to sign up for the child tax credit before November 15th. And the notifications went to eligible families, mostly low-income people who don't typically file a tax return. Give half for the total child tax credit. That's up to $1,800 as a lump sum in December. The remainder can be claimed in the following 2021. That's all done in 2022. And eligible families were automatically enrolled based on 2020 tax returns. But those who were not obligated to file returns due to low income had to sign up through the IRS. Experts say that as many as 50,000 families may have registered in time to receive the lump sum payments. Those who didn't sign up can claim the full refundable amount in 2022. The expanded child tax credit provides up to $3,600 for each child ages 5 and under. And payments starting in July, and unless extended by Congress, are set to expire in December. The December payments, most of which will be delivered via direct deposit, are set to arrive starting December 15th. Residents in Maine, California, and Maryland can also receive a surprise stimulus check payment worth up to $1,100 just in time for Christmas. So as 2021 comes to a close, state-level stimulus checks are still going out. Some states are sending out their own state residents a state stimulus payment to pass the roughly $2 trillion bill by the end of the year. Schumer said from the Senate floor that once this necessary work is completed with the parliamentarian, that he's going to bring President Biden's legislation to the floor so that he can pass as soon as possible. That's good news, everybody. Now, Schumer's comments come after the House passed the climate and social spending bill before a weeks-long Thanksgiving break, and the bill faces a hurdle in the Senate where Democrats' 50-seat majority leaves no room for error. Now, lawmakers are also trying to tie up the end-of-year crunch with a backed-up legislative to-do list, including funding the government and raising the debt ceiling, plus passing a big defense bill, which is currently stuck in limbo. Now, Chuck Schumer didn't specify what week he'll try to bring the climate and spending bill to the floor, and also the Democrats are holding talks this week with the Senate parliamentarian, who offers guidance on whether provisions in the bill comply with Senate budget rules. Now, folks, Congress also faces a December 3rd deadline to fund the government, and Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen has said that it needs to raise the nation's borrowing limit by December 15th. What are your thoughts on Congress, everybody? Are they doing all that it takes to send out the fourth stimulus check yet? I want to know your thoughts on this. Now, Congress also faces, plus the Social Security Administration has announced a historic cost of living adjustment of 5.9% that will be applied to benefits for 2022. The increase makes history as the highest offered to seniors in over 40 years. And it's mostly a result of higher than normal inflation brought on by multiple factors resulting from the crisis. Now, the annual boost to monthly payments will help go some way toward keeping seniors and disabled recipients from losing purchasing power.
Until the gentleman from New Jersey. Seek recognition.
Madam Speaker, I ask unanimous consent to address the House for 1 minute.
Without objection, the gentleman is recognized for 1 minute.
Madam Speaker, from war in Europe to pandemic around the world to potential crisis in Asia, one of the lessons we are learning is that America should never be dependent on strategic adversaries like China or Russia for the goods most critical to our economic and national security, whether it's PPE or pharmaceutical ingredients or microchips or the advanced battery technologies that will power the future. We must bring our supply chains home. We can do this by enacting into law the bipartisan supply chain resiliency provisions in the America Competes Act. This section of the bill, which I helped write, makes one of the biggest investments to spur domestic manufacturing in our nation's history.